We are back here in Miami for another year of the Floral Distribution Conference, and I am sitting with the amazing Karen Oy. Karen, welcome.
Thank you, Adam.
It's such a pleasure to see you again. Karen, this is an end of an era for you. Of course, as you move out of your presidency, you will remain on as immediate past president. But I just want to ask you a few questions about your time, your tenure as the president of WFFSA. What were some of your biggest accomplishments?
Well, first of all, I'll say thank you. And I want to add too that it's a super bittersweet moment, right? We put so much into the association and then it's like, wow, that year went really, really fast. So I'm honored to be here. I'm very excited for the week. So I want to thank you for that.
Oh, we thank you as well. You've done great work over the past year.
Thank you. Thank you. We've made a lot of accomplishments, which we'll actually touch on today. But really, we had really big things happen this year, Adam. So I won't get into all the details. People will hear about it as we go through the week at FDC. But big rebranding effort with WFFSA, brand new logo. I mean, our marketing committees, our boards, everyone was all in on this, and we were so pleased to launch that this year. We also launched a brand new website for WFFSA this year, so we're a little more modern than we used to be, and a lot of work, again, behind the scenes that goes into these initiatives. And, you know, it takes an army. It really takes an army. Really pleased that we've got record growth for FDC this year. So we just celebrated that in our board of directors meeting this morning. Is momentum. I mean, we have really picked up momentum this year. So I want to thank all of our members for that as well. Committee and board contributions. I would be remiss if I sat here as president today and for a couple of more days. Everything that I've accomplished with the association and for our members, hats off to our committee and board members. We could not do it without them. So really big accomplishments that we've gone through this year.
Absolutely. You know, this is my third year being here at FDC, and actually almost my first full year really working on everything in the year that WFFSA does, not just our events. And really, I have seen that evolution year over year, and some of these new things we're doing. Karen, you mentioned the website, the rebranding. WFFSA has such a fresh new look now, and there's so much that we can offer to our members and, of course, potential members and the industry at large.
Awesome.
Karen, what were some of the challenges that you have faced over the past year?
In all honesty, there were very few challenges, and people might go, whatever, but it's true. It's very, very rare because we have such dedicated team members, whether it's the WFFSA staff, whether it's our committees, our board members, we've got each other, and that to me is just absolutely incredible. So very rare moments, but the big challenges that I would say is balancing the association needs, balancing the membership needs, and then balancing our day-to-day job, because we also have to remember we're all volunteer positions. So it was really just getting that balance, right? We want to attract new members. We have all of these initiatives that we want to push through, and how do we manage through it? So I kind of joke it's like herding cats at times, right? But we do a great job herding the cats together, and then at some point you just have to blaze the trail with a final decision. But I'm a very collaborative leader, so I love team input. And I like everyone to be happy with decisions, but sometimes we have to herd the cats and just say, thank you for your input, we're moving on.
You know, in yesterday's marketing and education committees, a lot of that conversation did happen, right? There's so many things that, you know, we want to introduce and we want to capitalize on that we achieved over the past year. And a big thing of that is looking at how we can elevate our offerings to our members and how we can grow membership.
100%. Yes.
And over the past year, Karen, from your perspective, how has WFFSA evolved?
A lot of ways, right? I mentioned the big key initiatives that we drove home this year, but I would say WFFSA continues to be a very collaborative and dynamic association for the industry. We're very new. I mean, people will say, geez, we don't want to be involved with that. We were 20 years ago. We're not the WFFSA of 20 years ago. So I want to make sure we're spreading that word. If anything, we've strengthened our connections in the industry, connections with, again, our volunteer groups between committees and boards, and just really trying to grow that membership. So we're a dynamic group, and people just need to embrace that. We refocused our values this year. I just think it's absolutely incredible, and I'm excited to see that evolve as we move forward.
This group is truly incredible, and again, you know, every year we have the Floral Distribution Conference, and it's our, you know, keystone event here. But we also have DevX, we also have the connection points throughout the year, and really working with this group is such a pleasure. I mean, everyone contributes, everyone is friendly, and during our marketing committee meeting yesterday, we talked about that everyone in the room is a friend.
That's
and
right.
We can have conversations and collaborate, and it's incredible.
Absolutely. Thank you for that.
And looking ahead to the next couple of years, I guess short-term, long-term, what are some things that you, from your perspective, think that WFFSA needs to be addressing?
Yes, 100%. We talk about this every single day. We really need to grow our wholesale membership. And we always say the wholesalers are the foundation of this association. The more wholesale members that we have join WFFSA, suppliers will come.
Right.
Suppliers will follow that, right? So that remains number one on our strategic goal priorities moving forward. We'll talk about it throughout this coming year, but we really need to attract more wholesale members to our association.
Well, with all that being said, Karen, Freddie,
Yes.
you have a few more days left,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
What advice do you have for Freddie as he steps into your role?
I would say Freddie is definitely set up for success. He has been highly involved in so many things WFFSA. He wears WFFSA close to his heart, as do I would say 100% of our volunteer members. But Freddie will continue to broaden the reach. And I just mentioned how we're looking for more wholesale member attraction, and not necessarily just the member attraction, but we do want people to attend the other events that we have through the year. Adam mentioned DevX, which we've got coming up in July. You're going to be hearing more as we go through the week about DevX in Cleveland this July. We want more participation in those types of things, and Freddie is totally aware that these are the big initiatives that we need to move forward. Another piece of advice, and Freddie's aware of this, is our succession plan. So we do have a very strong following on our marketing committee, our education committee, and our board of directors. We're a really tight team. So I'm excited to see how Freddie continues that momentum. I'm sure we all have different management styles, but Freddie comes in with so much energy. I've got all the confidence in the world with him. I will be there to support Freddie. He knows that, as was Darren Dewberry for me. We've all put so much effort into everything. I mean, Darren was there for me for advice this past year. I will be there for Freddie this coming year. But we really just need to make sure we're focused on our core mission, right? Our core mission is strengthening wholesale in the floral industry. Supply will follow. So we're looking at doing more creative ways to try to get that attraction in, be it through events, education, networking. We're starting to do more virtual roundtable events once we come out of FDC this year. Again, you'll hear more of these as you speak with different board members. But my big thing is to Freddie, we're a team. Don't be afraid to lean on our community. Don't be afraid to lean on our board. We're a network of industry people, and we all want to succeed, right? So I would say that that's really good. My last point to Freddie is enjoy the journey, Freddie. It goes really fast. It goes really fast. So it's good to not cliche the stop and smell the roses, but literally stop and smell the roses and enjoy the journey. It's fabulous.
Karen, I remember when we talked last year, and a year has flown by. It is always a pleasure to talk to you. We are going to miss you, but we of course look forward to Friday, and we look forward to having an amazing floral distribution conference, today being our very first day.
Thank you. We look forward to seeing you all this week.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Adam.